The premise is exciting. The sun shines all the time somewhere. The wind blows somewhere all the time. Hydro resources can help balance the grid, both across countries, within countries.
There are enough renewable energy resources to power the world economy many, many times over, as long as we have the grid infrastructure to do so. Basically, you need to be able to bring in electrons that are outside of your weather system. So you're not depending on just whether the wind is blowing at a certain time or the sun is shining.
I mean, the idea of cross-border interconnectors, all the way to having a globally interconnected grid, I mean, isn't really a new idea. I think it's been there for many decades. But I think what's changed more recently, that's brought the benefits into kind of stronger focus, is important developments in HVDC transmission. So the technologies improved, the costs have reduced. And also the declining costs of renewables, particularly wind and solar.
So right now, for example, Nepal has hardly 1,500 to 2,000 megawatts of hydropower plants, but it has the capacity of 45,000. So it could grow immensely, provided there's a market for it.
There's like 12 different countries in Southern Africa that are mostly interconnected. A couple of them are not yet. And we have developed these fairly high spatial and temporal resolution electricity systems planning and operations models. And what that means is we can capture the variability in wind and solar resources and future plants, as well as hydropower resources. And what we are seeing in terms of electricity trade in most of our scenarios is almost like 10 to 30 times what the present electricity trade is.
Interregional grids are a big priority of the One Sun, One World, One Grid component, which is this vision by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Very much, again, thinking of this east to west connections, beginning with, in the case of India, they're very interested in connecting with the Gulf and with Southeast Asia initially, and then in a second phase with Africa, connecting, again, this India, South Asia, and the Gulf with the African power pools, and then in a third stage, a world grid.